And welcome in. It is Live at 9 here on a Thursday morning in Jasper, Alabama. James Phillips here on WJLX, and I'm joined by some special guests today. I may be more excited than any interview I've done lately to have the Jasper High School Marching Band and their director, Mr. Lips, come in today. I guess this isn't the whole band, though, right?
Correct.
I don't think we could fit. Do you guys have 180? That's what somebody told me.
About 174.
174 people in the band. That's amazing to have that many people in the marching band. When you took over, you've been there 10 years now.
Mm-hmm.
How many were there when you started?
I think the first year we had maybe 140.
Okay, so it's seen significant growth.
Yes.
Will you just kind of introduce yourself and give a little bit of information, and then tell us about who you brought with us?
Well, I'm Jason Lipscomb, a director at Jasper for 10 years. So actually, went to the University of North Alabama. So this is actually my 20th year teaching, but again, 10 years here.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's been. I know I look younger than that.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is Riley Langley, a senior drum major, and Lauren Garrett, junior drum major, and they've been fantastic this year.
And before we came on the air, I was asking you guys, what does it take to be drum major? I mean, that's what everybody in the band, I guess, wants to be, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot of grit. You know, you have to be willing to put everybody before you. And
Yeah.
I was willing to do that from the start. So.
Yeah.
Yes, and a lot of time.
Yeah, a lot of time.
Yes.
And I was shocked that you're a junior. I thought it would probably be only seniors who were the drum majors, but
No, it's a lot of hard work, but I got by.
yeah. Now you guys just won the Class 6A state championship, and you've won 5 championships in 10 years.
Yes.
How do you keep that up? I mean, we're definitely a dynasty now. People want to beat Jasper in band competitions.
Well, I guess our philosophy is we just try to do our best in everything that we do, and so there's never a time when we feel like we've arrived and we've made things as good as they're going to be. We're always going to see if we can't get a little better, no matter what it is. So I know that might drive the kids crazy sometimes, but they've really bought in, and they work so hard. We're just really proud of them.
Well, I think you and Coach Reeves probably get along real well because that's his exact philosophy too with the football team. It's just it doesn't matter how well they played; they can get a little bit better.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, you're fighting for inches.
Right. You definitely are. How about the show that you guys are doing this year? Where did the idea come from? And tell them a little bit about the show.
So our show this year was Lawless, and it's a Western, but it's funny, you know. When I was in 8th grade, I decided I wanted to be a band director. So it's been a long time, and I remember listening to the Ecstasy of Gold on a Metallica album. They opened with that, and I always thought if I had a band, I want to do the Ecstasy of Gold. And so I actually had heard a band play this last year, and I thought, okay, it's time. We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
And so everything kind of grew from there, and that's what it ended up with.
And what are all the songs that are in the show this year?
So we have the Ecstasy of Gold, we have Magnificent Seven, Desperado, and Painted Black, and Wanted Dead or Alive is in there also.
Oh, Wanted Dead or Alive's in there?
Mm-hmm. It's the last thing.
Oh yeah, I do know. Now I do because I had actually told Woody that's my broadcast partner during the games. I was like, they could fit Wanted Dead or Alive in here too, but I guess I didn't pick it up there at the end. You guys, the sound is what's so incredible. Like it's the other bands that we hear. I mean, there hasn't been a bad band, I guess, but it's like when you guys take the stage, it just blows you away. Is it just the sheer numbers? It can't be that.
I feel like we have every musician in our band they're really good. Like they put in the effort and they're willing to learn and listen around them and it's really just putting in the effort.
Yeah.
So, everybody putting in that their 100%, it makes it just so much better.
Now, what's y'all's favorite part of the show?
Oh man. So in Desperado, we have like a visual where the whole band, they're doing like a step, like across, and the sound with it is so loud, it's just awesome. That's my favorite part.
I do have to agree with that, but my favorite part has to be near the end. It's just such an impactful moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and you guys just kind of, it builds and builds and builds, and then it's just boom, you know.
Yes.
And I don't know if that's by design, but
Oh,
that's
yeah.
exactly how you feel watching it.
Yeah.
We've put the broadcast of it on each game at halftime and play it over our live stream, and we always get a ton of comments from people either thanking us for playing it or just talking about how good you guys are, and that's what's just blown me away. Going to some of the road games, the biggest thing that I noticed was when we were at Muscle Shoals. The Muscle Shoals fans, when you guys were about to play, they stood up, they stayed right there, watched it, and they clapped as loud or louder than the Jasper fans that night. And then when their band started playing, that's when they started walking around and getting refreshments. So I don't know what that says, but that's what I noticed. So, and I hear you all they're all laughing because I've heard that they have a rivalry with Muscle Shoals. So that's especially funny for you guys, I'm sure.
Yeah, and the Muscle Shoals drum majors, we've kind of built a little bridge, so we're good. But yeah, that's pretty nice to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what was happening because we were right there at the press box and could look off and see everybody. And that's exactly what happened. People started getting their drinks and popcorn after that. So, now, what's next for the band?
Well, of course, we got playoffs starting tomorrow, so we were going to take care of that, but we're transitioning into concert band, so we're starting to play Christmas music. We started that yesterday, so we're building musicianship up for next year's marching band.
Right.
So
Now, how many play in the concert band?
it's pretty much everybody, so it's a very large concert band. So
Right.
with the wind players, we'll have around 100 wind players and then percussion on top of that. So it's a big group.
Wow. Yeah. And you guys, the percussion and the guitars and everything, to me, that's kind of new for a high school band. I'm sure it's been going on for a while, but has that been something to kind of add more people to bring more musicians and that sort of thing?
Yeah, we've tried to develop that area of the band. So the guitars, and we have a keyboard, synth player this year. We have somebody who simply does electronics like sampling pads. So we have a sound designer who develops all those things. So
Wow.
So there's a whole lot that goes into it. But yes, we want to continue to develop that area and build it more and more.
Yeah. There's so much that goes into it that even me watching every show, I don't pick up all of it, and just what every noise is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
It's so cool,
Yeah.
Now you guys hosted, well, I guess Dora hosted, but it was at Cairo,
Mm-hmm.
the Night of the Bands. How is that each year to have all the bands from the county come in?
It's, I love watching all the bands. And, since we're such a big group, most of the competitions we go to, we don't really get to watch many bands. So it's
Yeah.
nice to get to see everybody around us and all the hard work they've put in. But just going on that field after everybody and just blowing them away,
Yeah.
it's the best feeling.
Well, and everybody's waiting on that too, and I think the other county bands, they wanted to see you guys. Like it was just a really neat night where everybody was kind of together. You guys were supporting them, and they were supporting you. I saw the Carbon Hill band. I think they only had like 10 musicians maybe in the band,
Yeah, so I think it was 10.
but they
Or-
did a great job. And we were broadcasting it, and I told the guy that was with me, I said, if you're only 10 people in a band, if you mess up, everybody's hearing that, and they did a really good job and a good sound.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me a little bit about you guys' band experience. What's some of your favorite things about just being involved in band, or what's experience you've had that you'll never forget?
Well, I really think it's just like one big family. You walk into the band room at the end of the day, you're tired from school, and you see everybody, and you have all your friends coming up to you and like telling you stuff, and then you get to like play music with everybody, and it's just a really great like environment. But like I think one of my favorite moments, this is like really has nothing to do with band, but me and one of my friends, we walked into Mr. Lipscomb's office, and there was a roach crawling, and he got up on the counter to try and kill it, and he screamed like a girl. And I remember that. I told my mom about that. That was really
Right.
cool.
Nobody's going to believe that, Riley. That's
Yeah.
not what happened.
I'm not believing that at all.
I have Mr. D as a witness.
I can't say it, but I have done that too with if a mouse or a roach. I think I've screamed like a girl a few times.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's so funny. Ooh, but I have to say that one of my favorite moments is like we had a football game, I think my ninth grade year, so about 2 years ago, and it rained out completely. And it's such a wonderful time because we get to we got to put up our instruments and we went to go play out in the rain and we just had a blast. It was so much
Yeah,
fun.
the percussion, they'd get their drums out because they can get wet.
oh yeah,
And they would just start playing like drum cadences, and the whole band would get back in the band section, and they just dance, and it's awesome.
Yes.
That's so
We
fun.
danced in the rain for hours.
that sounds like it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Now,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm sure like being in band, it's just like any other group. You guys are together as much as you're with your family. You're probably with your bandmates. You know.
If not more.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've become family. I love everybody in this band. They've really backed me and Lauren up and
Uh-huh,
Mr.
yes.
Lipscomb. You know, we have each other's back, and it's
Yeah.
pretty great to have that.
Well, Mr. Lipscomb, what makes this group special?
Well, you know, it's actually a really young group. We've talked about it all year, but they've just worked really hard. And I know especially when you have somebody who's never been in band before, they don't necessarily understand why we're asking them to do the things that we're asking all the time, but they bought in, and they just did it. They had the trust in the directors and the band leadership. So they just progressed so far, and it really has been special to watch and to see all their hard work pay off. It's just been fantastic this year.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I had a question and it escaped. Tell me about the Western theme. What was the idea behind Western?
Well, just with the music, just having the ecstasy of gold from the good and the bad and the ugly.
Yeah.
That was the idea.
That was the first one
That was the first, and we started developing shows. Like I've already started to think about next year's show.
Oh, I was about to ask about next year's show just
Yeah.
to see if you could give us a
I-
sneak preview.
I can't tell you anything
won't.
about it, but
Yeah.
no,
No, he will not.
I like to hold that over their heads. Like we don't release that until band camp, so they have to show up, and then the
Oh,
first
yeah.
night when we're starting to play the music, they get that's when they find out.
Yeah.
But we just loved the ecstasy of gold and thought, okay, we can make all of this fit together, and wanted to use Painted Black, which is a little bit of a kind of an odd, not Western choice.
Right. Yeah, and we talked about that the first week. We were like, this is a little different. How does that fit in?
Well, it sounds like a Western tune.
It does.
And the fact that it was there was a show on HBO, I think Westworld.
Yeah.
And they actually used Painted Black in that and made it in a Western style. I thought that actually really works well.
Yeah.
So I thought we're gonna do that.
Now, where can the band improve the most?
Gosh, I think there's plenty of room for improvement. Just the fact that it is such a young band, we're gonna continue to develop musicianship, just make them better and better. We're gonna start having even more difficult things for them. So we were given feedback for our shows that I think that we're ready for more difficult music and more difficult visual elements. So we're just going to keep pushing the envelope and see how far we can go.
When I've really seen the difference the last several years in the visuals, I think you guys have picked up in the visual area for sure. Now, are we going to see some breaking it down, Magic City Classic stuff, or?
Hey, you never know. You never know.
Girls, tell me a little bit about what's your favorite song that you guys are doing, or is there something coming up in concert season that you're looking forward to song wise?
Well, with the Christmas music, I love Christmas music, all of it. But the favorite, I'm honestly so jealous that I didn't get to play the marching show this year, because just watching it is I'm just jealous.
Yeah.
Wanted Dead or Alive at the very end, just seeing all the swing flags come out, and just really all the music. It's just really good. It's
Yeah,
just
and
really
I was
good.
gonna ask, do you guys miss playing actually, since you're directing?
Yeah, I really miss it. I
Yeah.
do.
I think about it every day.
Yeah. So, very grateful for the position I have, but I would, if I could go back and march the show, I would.
Now, you're talking to somebody that was never in the band, so I have no idea. What does drum major actually do? On a, even through practice and that sort of thing. Are you guys an assistant director almost? Is that?
I mean, you know, a lot of people only really see us on the podium, so
Right.
you know, they get the idea that like we don't do anything, but we put in some work behind the scenes. You know, we'll get to practice early and we'll set up, and if Mr. Lipscomb needs anything, you know, we're like the right hand. We're willing to do anything.
Yeah.
You know? It's really just putting everybody before you and serving the band.
Yeah.
Being a servant for them.
Yeah. Same way, what you think,
Oh, yeah,
too?
same way. Yeah. She explained it really well.
You can't take anything away from her, huh?
Yeah.
Well, hey, I want to remind everybody we're talking to the Jasper High School Marching Band today. We got Mr. Lipscomb in and Lauren
Yes, sir.
and
Riley.
I'm still learning names. So. We're going to take a quick break on Live at 9. We'll hear from a few of our sponsors, and then we'll be right back on Live at 9 with James Phillips on WJLX. And we are back on Live at 9. James Phillips here, and this morning I've got Jason Lipscomb, the director of the Jasper High School Band, and then also we've got Riley Langley and Lauren Garrett with us. They are the drum majors. Today, brain is all over the place. Drum majors for the band this year, and we were talking before the break just about what it's like being a drum major and what you have to do in the background, that sort of thing. Mr. Lipscomb said that you guys have a lot of things planned for the rest of the year. Like, we've just started the school year, so is there a trip to Disney World, you said?
Yes, going to Disney World in April.
Okay, what do we do on a Disney trip?
Well, there's a parade through the Magic Kingdom, and so we get to do that, get the Mickey ears on, and go through. So that's a fun time. It's kind of special because a lot of the kids have never been to Disney World before. So
Right.
getting to participate in that is really cool.
Now, will each of the band members be doing fundraisers to get ready for that? Is that how do you guys?
Yes, yeah, we have several fundraising opportunities for them to earn money to go on the trip. I think that we're going to do hams and turkeys next for Thanksgiving. So we're selling
wow.
those right now. So we have
Yeah.
a lot of students looking to sell.
And is there information on that sort of stuff? Do you have a Facebook page where you put out all your stuff?
Yes, yeah. There's a Facebook page, the Jasper High School Viking Band, marching band, I think. So we have that. All that information gets put out to
Yeah.
the community.
Yeah.
And of course, all the kids have it. So
When we were talking during the break about, are there ways that the community can help? Because you guys do so much to entertain the community. We should be doing our part to help you out. What can the community do? Just kind of keep an eye out for when there are fundraisers and.
yes, yeah, that would be fantastic. Come to concerts and anything that we do. We just want the community to be involved as much as possible.
If anybody's feeling especially generous, I'm sure they will take checks as well at Jasper High School for the marching band.
Always.
Yeah,
always.
they always like donations of any kind. And how are y'all excited about Disney World? I mean, you get to go and be in a parade at Disney World?
Yeah, I went my 8th grade year, and I got to march in it, and it was hot.
Oh yeah.
But it was fun, getting to see all the little kids around. They're super hyped up about the Disney characters, but then you have this big awesome band playing Disney music, and it's just awesome.
So will you guys be playing Disney music in it? Is that what it would be?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Any certain songs already, or they teach you that when you get there?
Well, we'll learn it in advance. I haven't decided what we're going to play yet for the parade, but it'll definitely be Disney music.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. The concert season's coming up. What all types of different concerts do you have during the concert season? I know you got Christmas coming up soon.
Yeah, we're gonna have our Christmas concert, and then we have MPA, which is Music Performance Assessment.
That's right.
And we just go and we show off our concert skills, and then we have our spring concert where we show the community our concert skills, after a season of working on it. And yeah, then we start it all over.
Now, does
Yeah.
the concert band have a championship like the marching band does, or?
It's not a competitive event, but the MPA Music Performance Assessment is you get evaluated by judges.
Okay.
And with a 1 being the high score. So we're shooting to be as good as we possibly can be at that every year. So that's our big concert season event.
Right. Now, where is it usually located at?
It's been at UNA the past several years.
Okay. Now, is band in you guys' future? Like, once high school's over, do you want to continue band? Is that?
I sure hope so. College is college, but if I really get the chance to be in band, I'd love to have that experience too. Because I've centered my life around it for so long. I'd love to keep it going.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. I gave up on just about everything to be in band. My love for music, so I would like to continue that out.
Now, what's your future plans for as far as what do you want to do when you grow up?
Well, I want to be a vet for large animals. I rode horses for a long time, so that's been a passion for me.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and I'd really enjoy labor and delivery, just
Yeah.
babies.
Yeah.
That's what I've been dreaming of. So.
And if she's ever in a pinch, you could deliver a large animal too, probably.
Probably not. That's kind of gross. I'm just joking, but yeah.
What school do you think you want to go to for veterinary?
Mississippi State or Auburn.
Right. Well, and those are the two that are known for that too.
But it's really difficult. They're very high-end schools. But
Yeah.
I like to think I have what it takes. But
Oh, I'm sure you do. Yeah. My wife is a veterinary technician. She graduated with a veterinary technology degree, and she worked with large animals at Southern Research Institute doing cancer research.
Oh, wow.
And so she worked with monkeys like the macaques or macaques that were loose in Mississippi last week. She worked with those type animals and dogs and rabbits, I think. So yeah,
That's pretty neat.
you can use that to kind of go any direction, and then everybody's going to have a baby, so that's a good
Yeah.
that's a good field. It's never going to dry up,
Yeah.
What college are you looking at? You think?
Probably UAB.
Yeah,
Most likely.
they've kept me alive a few times, so
Yeah.
that's good.
They have a good program there, so.
And it seems to me like Mr. Lipscomb picked a couple of good leaders here.
Absolutely.
Oh.
They've been great.
What was it about these two that stood apart?
when we do drum major auditions, it's actually a pretty extensive process. So we go through a clinic. It's a week-long clinic where we bring people in to teach them to conduct. And we do that, and then they have an interview that they have to do. They have to, and again, we bring judges in to judge this. So the judges were, again, very complimentary of these two especially. And we always have a lot of really good candidates, but they thought these were very, very special.
Yeah.
And I agree, they've done a fantastic job.
How many typically try out?
It could be 10 to 15 in most years.
Wow.
All great students.
Well, and I was going to say, I mean, as good as the band is, I imagine there's 10 or 15 really good
Yes.
people out there that could do that.
Yes.
And you guys got to be the lucky ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What has been the most surprising thing about being the drum major? Like anything you didn't expect?
Well, when you walk into it, you don't, like, you're going to be at the top of the pecking order, I guess. So I've been told by a lot of people, like, you're going to lose your friends, people are going to, like, you're going to just have a hard time. But everybody's been really supportive of both of us. We've
Yeah.
had, like, our leadership team and the directors have always been, like, on our side for everything. And, even if we make, I don't want to say bad decisions, but, like, we do something that we could have done better, nobody really holds it against us. And they're all, well, we know you can do better next time, and I trust that you will.
Right.
So,
Mhm. Yeah. I say one of the greatest things that I have, like, experienced being in my position is, like, whenever you're up on the podium, the music just hits you. And it's, like, amazing. And you're just so proud of everybody and their hard work and their dedication. And it's just, like,
Yeah, the first time hearing it.
chills.
Yeah, during band camp, the first time that we were all out on the field, the first time we were on our podiums in front of everybody, we did the big hit in Ecstasy of Gold, and it just hits you.
Yeah.
And I was just up there, and I was like, man, this is my band right now. Like, this is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So it's really great. It's really great.
I think it's amazing that you can take a young student that's probably, I mean, you guys probably have 8th graders, right, that are marching?
Yes.
That's probably the youngest. But to take a young student, they're just learning an instrument. You're teaching them how to play. You're teaching them how to march. I think that's got to be special for somebody to be able to be the director of that, because I can't imagine,
Yeah. Well, it's really special because the student leadership, we have section leaders and just all the vets. So they do a lot of the teaching. So we introduce things, and a lot of it's left up to the student leaders. So I think that says a lot for them. That says a lot about the strength of the program that we have that available. So it's their band.
Yeah.
So
Now, is there a lot of competitions between the different sections of the band? Like, we want to be the loudest, or we want, just.
Well, during band camp, again, like, when we have, I guess, like, sectionals where each of our sections, sometimes we'll have, like, full woodwind and full brass, and we'll have, like, woodwinds, you need to be louder than the brass, or, we use that a lot to hype them up, because I'm a woodwind, and,
Yeah.
it takes a lot
Yeah.
on that field to be able to hear you.
Yeah.
We have those mics and everything, but, when it's just us, we use it as motivation, like, we need to beat the brass.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
And I'm sure the percussion think they're the coolest.
Yes.
Yeah, they think it. They think it.
They think, I knew it, I could just tell. They think they're the coolest.
Yeah, they're pretty cool, but
Yeah.
I don't know, I think the clarinets are the coolest, actually.
There you go. Now, what about for the concert season? What's the musical numbers? I mean, I know you'll be doing Christmas, but after Christmas.
Well, still looking at them right now.
Oh, okay.
Typically, I'm very thorough on that. I'm trying to pick exactly the right things for the group, things that they're going to enjoy that will be very educational too. So I'm still looking. I haven't made my decision yet.
Yeah. And I was going to say, what is the key to picking good songs with? Because, I mean, I know the students, they're wanting to play something that they hear on TikTok, probably.
You would actually think that, but they don't. They might think they want to do it, and they would play something like that for 5 minutes, and they would be bored.
Right.
So it's funny, though, usually the more sophisticated things are the things they end up liking more. So the more there is to it, the more they like it.
Oh, that's really cool. 'Cause it's more challenging for you guys.
Oh yeah.
You aren't just your run-of-the-mill band.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
We
pretty
like
good.
Yeah, we like a good challenge.
I like the attitude. I like that we're pretty good. But it's hard not to say that we're not pretty good if we've won 5 state championships in
Yeah.
10 years. So you got to admit that you're pretty good, but you can keep getting better, right?
Oh yeah.
You know, it's a group that you can really brag on.
Yeah.
And it's pretty nice to be able to do that. And I want everybody to know that I'm a part of the Jasper Viking band. You know, that's a
Yeah.
pretty big thing.
I should have had y'all bring the trophy in just so we can, everybody could stare at it.
Yeah.
Too. Now, I did hear that you guys were in a huge competition this past weekend that was all the southeastern states, I guess.
Yeah, there was bands from Arkansas and Kentucky and Tennessee and Georgia, just all around.
And you guys finished second overall.
Second overall.
To Hoover was the only team.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that says something with a big school like Hoover, and you guys are in second place. How many schools were in the competition?
I think there was 17 total, and this competition had a prelims and a finals, and so the top, I think 11 scores got to go to finals and perform again, and so
Yeah.
we were one of those, and in finals got second. Yeah, so they did really really well. We didn't know what to expect with that one because it's a big deal competition.
Well, I was going to say, have you ever competed in it before?
No, this was the first time.
Okay, wow. So y'all really are like turning things up this year. Anything else you want to share just about your band experience? You want to say something nice about Mr. Lipscomb or?
Well, you give a band to Mr. Lipscomb and he's going to make it great.
Oh yeah.
We're very blessed to have like the directors that we have. They put in the work.
Yeah.
You see the kids out there and they're working their butts off, but you don't see what they do. Like he was, Miss Lipscomb told us that at like midnight he was out painting the field
Right.
because the rain washed away our lines. So they all put in the work just as
Yeah.
much as we do.
And your wife is a part of the band too, right?
She is. She's actually the librarian at the junior high, but she gets to work with the band also, so she's a band director.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Because she used to be at Cordova?
She was, yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. Because I had somebody talking about the Cordova band and how good they were when she was the and they've improved a lot this year too.
Yes.
They've done a really
Yeah,
good
they've
job.
done a great job.
All the local bands really did impress me at the Night of the Bands. I thought that was so neat. And the amount of work that you guys put in that people do not realize, you put in just as much work as the football team, the cheerleaders, everybody, and probably more. And sweating during the summertime out in the parking lots and stuff. I mean, it's really kudos to you guys for putting the work in, and it's going to be something that pays off for you later in life for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, Mr. Lipscomb, thank you guys for coming in today. Congratulations on all the hardware that you're picking up. That's awesome. Keep it up, and I can't wait to see the Christmas show. That'll be a lot of fun. What's your favorite Christmas song that you guys are doing?
Well, we only have one right now, but
Oh, okay.
Ukrainian Bell Carol is still my favorite.
Oh.
Yes, I
Oh.
have
All
to
the
agree
songs.
with that.
I love Ukrainian Bell Carol.
Yeah, that's pretty good stuff. What's your favorite Christmas song that you could have them do maybe?
Oh gosh, Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride may be the one everybody asked for, so we might
Yes,
pull that one out.
Sleigh
this
Ride
year.
is
Sleigh
it's a
Ride's
beautiful
good one.
piece.
Yeah, that's a good one. Well, all right. Well, guys, thanks for tuning in this morning on Live at 9. Tomorrow, we're going to have a special. We've got a chief Indian that's going to be our interview. This is Native American Heritage Month, and I want to celebrate some of our Native American folks. And we've got her lined up for tomorrow, and then later in the month, we've got another local person who's been a Creek chief. So that will be cool to check out. Until tomorrow, be kind and love. Go out to the bonfire tonight and have some fun, or come to Crawfish Warehouse tonight for the coaches show. We'll have that going on, and then later tonight, Addison Bulldogs will be playing on 88.5 FM, and tomorrow it'll be the Jasper Vikings, not Walker Vikings. Jasper Vikings will be playing, and myself and Woody Wilson will be on the call from Gadsden tomorrow night on 101.5 FM. So until tomorrow, we'll see you later on Live at 9 with James Phillips here on WJLX.